ಲೈವ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್. ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈಂಡಪ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಲೈವ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಓಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ.
ಈಗ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಕೆಲಸ. ಈಗ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you to the inaugural function of the event Start Smart Legal and Ethical Essentials for Startups. To begin this event on a note of positivity and blessings, let us listen to the invocation song by Tejaswini S. 6 ISC.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिम् वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दित महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिम् महादेवसुता गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुता गुरुगुहनुतं मानकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं मानकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियमूषिकमावलमोदकाप्रिय महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियमूषिकमावलमोदकाप्रिय महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिम्
Thank you for the beautiful invocation. Now, to officially begin the event, we will have the welcome speech. It's my honor to welcome the resource person of the day, Dr. S. Murali, Associate Professor, RIMS, Gokulam, Bengaluru. I request Dr. Vijay Shrima to welcome Sir with the sapling. I would like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. M.S. Ganesha Prasad sir, for this event. I would like to welcome our beloved HOD, Dr. Brinda Shettima, for this event. I would also like to welcome Professor Nayana, convener, IAC, for this event. I would like to welcome all the faculty members who are present here, and at last, I would like to welcome all the participants, the students who are present here for this event. Welcome you all. The lighting of the lamp signifies the removal of ignorance and the arrival of knowledge. It's a tradition that marks the beginning of any auspicious occasion. Now I invite all our esteemed guests to light the lamp and make a formal inauguration of this event. Thank you all for initiating the event in such a meaningful way. Now, I request Professor Santosh Ryan to introduce our chief guest.
Dr. S. Murali, an esteemed academician and thought leader, serves as an associate professor at the renowned institution known for its commitment to excellence in management education. With a career spanning 31 years, Dr. Murali has made a significant contribution to the field of education and has earned a reputation as an educated educator and mentor. Dr. Murali journey in academia began with a strong foundation in education. He holds a PhD in management, a testament to his commitment to scholarly research and inquiry. His doctoral research delved into an area of critical relevance in the contemporary business landscape, addressing pertinent issues that contribute to the academic and practical understanding of management principles. As an associate professor, Dr. Murali has consistently demonstrated his passion for teaching and nurturing the next generation of business leaders. Dr. Murali is known for his engaging teaching style, fostering the critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making skills among his students. His commitment to providing a holistic educational expertise extends beyond the classroom, where he actively encourages the students to participate in extracurricular activities, workshops, and seminars, enhancing their overall development. In addition to his teaching responsibility, Dr. Murali is a prolific researcher. His scholarly work has been published in reputable journals and presented at conferences, contributing to the advancement of knowledge in the field of management studies. His research interests encompass a wide range of topics, including leadership, organizational behavior, and strategic management. Dr. S. Murali's role as an associate professor in emblematic of his dedication to education and the betterment of society. His contribution to the institution and the field of education as a whole make him a respected figure among his peers and an inspiration to his students. Through his teaching, research, mentorship, and community engagement, Dr. Murali continues to shape the minds of future leaders and inspire excellence in the world of education. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for introducing our chief guest. Now, it's a time for keynote address by our resource person, Dr. S. Murali. I request, sir.
Good morning. Okay. You all had your breakfast. What do you want to learn today? No, sir, we don't know, but college has put us here. We don't know for what. You know why you are here today? How many of you know why you are here today? You are hesitating or you don't know? You don't want to tell or you want to, probably don't know what is happening today. Okay, today I'm here to help you out to understand how a startup companies would work, number one. Number two, I'm talking of right from idea generation, how it goes, where are you taking your ideas from, and how to nurture these ideas, how to filter these ideas, and go ahead and make it a product or a service. Right? Today I'm going to take you through this. And finally, I would also tell you what are the legal implications and ethical implications of your business and how you can start your business. See, India requires more entrepreneurs, right, rather than people who are asking for job. Right? We want job givers, then job takers. Only then India can survive its next economy coming up. And you being the youngest, how many of you know that India will be the youngest country in the world? 2050, we are the youngest country. Average age is 32. Right? We are the youngest country in the world. And we are not supporting the economy by developing new things inside. And we still buy products and services from different countries. Then only sustain this economy. Right? So we want more entrepreneurs than going around and asking for a job. Right? So this session basically is aimed at to probably trigger that entrepreneurial skills in you. Not everybody would trigger, but still I'm trying to trigger because when you work inside the organization also, you should work like an entrepreneur. See, I work for REMS and I also bring in a lot of things inside the REMS as innovation. Right? It is entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur inside the work. Right? That is also possible in your organization. If you do that, that is more than sufficient for the economy to grow and more job opportunities for others. Right? So this is the whole gamut of learnings which you have today. With your support, of course, we need to understand, you need to ask more questions, more interactions, right? Only then we can fulfill that role. Because the objective has to be fulfilled when your management has taken so much of pain to make you understand so many things today. Please put your effort to understand. Please ask more questions. If you have more doubts, please ask. The person will succeed who are the most asking. When anything is done, they should ask why. Right? Ask more of why in your life. You will be very successful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your brief note on today's session. Now, I request our principal, Dr. M.S. Ganesha Prasad, sir, to deliver the inaugural address. Good morning, everyone. Respected speaker on today's program, Dr. S. Murali, my academic colleague, Professor Ranga, HOD of IAC, Professor Naya, IAC coordinator, all the faculty colleagues, and my dear students. How many of you know that there is an Institute Innovation Council we have in our institution? It's actually abbreviated as IIC. Right? Institute Innovation Council directly work from the guidance of All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE. Okay. So in the sense, why the purpose of IIC established in every institution is to be competent in global level. Okay. Who actually the which country that is going into the highest patents as of now? The China. Right? So that means to say more the patents, more the capital will go. People will normally go to the country or the place where there is going to be more ideas. Okay. Looking from that angle, the Ministry of Education through AICTE initiated IIC, Institute Innovation Council, okay, which actually brings us a kind of an innovative ideas from budding engineers like you. Okay, so you need to contribute. As Dr. S. Murali rightly said, you are the people going to really lead the society in near future. Okay, you should not be really looking at support system from others. You should build the support system for the society. So in that context, dear students, make use of this. And IAC is handled by Professor Nayak. She is actually the in charge for the IAC Council of SVIT. Okay, under this banner, we do a lot of activities which actually supports the startup. Which actually support the startups which our students are actually coming out with. So last year we have handled 2 startups. They are now getting a funds. One of the startups is getting a fund from Germany. Okay, so they are developing their own product. Okay, so that is a wonderful success story from SVIT campus. Right? So like that. So this year we are among the 10 plus startups. We have shortlisted 3. Handholding in the sense the financial support will be offered by SBI. Still, it is going to be comfortable to fly high, okay, as far as your own ideas are concerned. So, in that context, this time for this academic year, 3 batches of students are actually going with the support system of SVIT to start their own startup in our campus. So, to support into that, the 2022 scheme of study says that in the 7th and 8th semester, you're supposed to do the internship. When you're doing an internship, you need not go to any industry for getting an opportunity for you to give an internship. If you are working for your idea, that is going to be more than sufficient. With your guide, with your HOD, and my signature is there in the certificate, that is more than sufficient to write as an internship record. Okay, as a report, right? So you need not go to any other company. You can do it in our own campus. Okay, that's the point which you look at, right? So the ISC is a strong body at ISC to make sure that whatever the hidden talent which you have, or the ideas which you are having, that should come out, okay, from this platform. So in that context, every quarter we do conduct minimum of 8 activities. So one of the activities is taken up by the Information and Science and Engineering Department under the guidance of Professor Vidya. Okay, so that's why you are here. So having said that, Grace Murli is having a lot of experience in industry as well as in the academia. He is having a blend of talent where he can able to definitely guide you. So interact with him, not only just a passive listener, interact with him, even after the program, he can definitely help. Okay, but we have our own system in place. Our own chartered accountant will definitely help you people to, if at all you have an idea, please come forward. Through Professor Varun, he can help you how best we can able to register your company as an LLP. Okay, so that if you start with LLP as a private company in our campus, you are very much welcome. Coming to the today's topic, that is legal and ethical essentials for startup. Okay, legal and ethical essentials for startup is going to be detailed with. Is going to share with all of you. But the customary, I just wanted to mention some of the points which are very, very essential. For a startup to be successful, dear students. So you need to be thorough. You should have a thorough understanding of what the legal procedures. Okay, one, and also the ethical set which you need to really look at in the establishment of your own startup. So when you talk about legal and ethical, if you're not going with that, I wanted to implement my own idea without really going by the social responsibilities of our own setup, our own country. In that case, what is the success rate as a startup? You have a hardly success rate of less than 2 digits. Okay, so that should not happen. You should not start with a negative remark. Okay, so to start with any startup, you should have a thorough understanding of what legal procedures, ethical requirements from an engineer's point of view, how to be successful. If you are having an idea, that should be coined and make sure that that is going to be standing for the next at least 8 to 10 years. Because ideas, nothing but the technology. When you talk about the technology is supposed to be sustainable. In this competitive world, hardly 18 months only, not more than that. Okay, if at all you wanted to be competent, behind that means to say you need to work day and night. How best I can able to push the idea. Okay, because sometime back, Paytm was very popular. All of a sudden, they are not going with the ethical procedure. Okay, or the legal procedure. Without really taking the KYC documents, they used to give the accounts to everyone. So when the KYC procedures are coming to picture, the Paytm, the users are reduced by almost 85%. Okay, they are out of the market now. Okay, so the other things are not automatically popular, right? So looking from those angles, so you need to be familiar with the legal procedures, okay, ethical boundaries. Then only I think your startup is going to be successful. So in that context, the experience, the personality with what we have, that is going to share a lot of information with all of you. Please listen patiently and interact with him later. Okay, to interact with Professor Naina and also Professor Varun. So if at all you are having your own idea, it's our responsibility to take it forward, right? So we appreciate the efforts of Federal Department of ISC to making the arrangement for this and I plan. Okay, so thank you, sir. Thank you. And students, please keep in touch with Professor Naina and Professor Varun, who can able to help you in the future if you have your own idea, right? Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now it's time to wind up the formal inaugural function of this event. I thank all the dignitaries on the dais for their presence here. Now we would like to hand over the session for Dr. S. Murali sir to continue. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ manage ಮಾಡಿ. Hello. Am I audible? Yes, no? Okay, only yes from this side. Other students, if you're back, be free. Put your hands on your pocket, but take out your mobile phone, put it on silent zone. Okay, no mobile should wait for the next 1 hour. Right? So, be comfortable, sit in your place. Okay. How many of you have ideas of becoming your own entrepreneur here? How many of you have that, okay, I should become an entrepreneur here? Nobody? Yes? One, two, nobody? Nobody want to, or you don't have idea to become an entrepreneur? How is that? I should be. Everybody here wants to work. Where is the job? No jobs. The recession is so high. Okay, I don't know till 2026 what happens. You understand? 2026, I don't know what happens in the next 1.5 years. Still, with the tariffs coming up from Trump, we still don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen in China? What's going to happen with the war? We still don't know whether the war will end or will continue. And still, the funds are going from different countries. Right? So there is a huge confusion around the world itself. And getting a job, and what salaries are you expecting? At least that you should tell, no? What salaries are you expecting? If I don't want to pinpoint and ask students, pick up voluntarily. Otherwise, I'll pinpoint and say you can tell. Whichever you want. I'm okay with both of them. I'm very good at pulling students, right? So you can tell me what salaries are you looking at? Initially, 10 LP. What is that? 10 lakhs per annum. 10 lakhs per annum. Wonderful. Why should somebody give you 10 lakhs per annum? Because you are an engineer. 38 lakh students come out, friends. And why should somebody pay you 10 lakhs? Skilled enough? Skilled enough? I'm skilled because of that I need 10 lakhs. You're saying so? Are you? Sorry? Everybody will work when they get the shop. Otherwise, you'll be out of the shop. Right? Everybody has to work. Say, I have to work for my company. All the person sitting here has to work for their company. Right? They have to work for that. Otherwise, you'll not cover. These are basic questions. See, there is firewood, there is sandalwood in the market. Yes or no? Right? Sandalwood has got its price. Firewood has got its price. Right? Another way now. बताएगा वाले मुझे कब सौदे पे है Seed food उपयोग से, sand food उपयोग से बादल मदद दे रहे, right? Price value तो different रहता है, तो कभी same रहता है, different रहता है. So where do you start? Sand good, peak good, oak good, fire good. So somebody has already come down from 10 lakhs. He says, I want only 7 lakhs, sir, peak good, sir. Right? Now somebody else will come down and say, I want 3 lakhs, sir, oak good is okay for me, sir. That's the value you have to decide on. What, as my friend somebody was talking about, skills. How do you develop your skills? If you are not innovative, don't think that you have to become an entrepreneur and I want to develop something. No. Even otherwise, you should be innovative. Even otherwise, you should be creative. Even otherwise, you should know what is the problems in the entire world or in the country at least. Right? If you are not all this, then why should somebody hire you? Will you hire a cook for your home who doesn't know how to cook? No, yes. Definitely, right? So why should somebody hire you? When somebody hires you, you have to all these qualities. Innovation, okay, creative, presentation, communication, your domain expertise. If you're computer science guys, your knowledge on computer science. Right? Without knowledge, nothing works. They will say I can write some crap in my examination and get marks. That is different. Marks is only to enter into your company. Beyond that, it will not help. The certificates are very important. Your CGPA of 8 or 9 is very important, and that is the only entry for your companies. If you are 4, 5, 6, I guess you will not even enter a company. You understand that? So it is as good that you're going to study, you do well, you have to have your CGPA, all that is perfect. Please listen to your teachers, will help you to get that 9 CGPA. It is very important. Who wants to work for Google? Everybody, including me today, at 58. Okay? If Google offers me a job, I'm ready for today. At 58 years, I'm going to jump into Google. Okay? But what Google asks, I don't know. Right? So the question is, for Google, I need 9 CGPA guys. For all the other companies which we look at, 60 is okay. 54 we don't look into guys. Then we're at 60, 50%, 54%, there is no entry level. Now, how do you prove that? You can also do it as only method is you could show your skills. So I may be less, but I can deliver what you require in your organization because I am this. What you have done in your first semester is nothing would have been done, but third semester, there's an odd semester, not even. You went to the second, fourth, sixth semester, fourth and sixth semesters should have done something, right? Would have done a lot of things outside. You go, come to college, go home, sleep, watch movies, and then that's it. What do you do otherwise? 6 to 7 students. Can you raise your hands? What do you do after going home? Doing assignments. Doing assignments. You want me to believe that? Come on here. What else you do? Giving attendance. After that, going home doing assignments. Guys, help yourself to understand different things. Why I'm coming to that question, I'll tell you. How many of you watch Instagram, YouTube, at least 1.5 hours a day? Most of us, right? Including me. But what I watch is not what you watch. You understand? That's the difference between you and me. I spend 1 hour to understand what new things is happening around the world. You watch and laugh because of the reels which is being sent by somebody else. Have you tried creating your own reel? How many creates reel here? And put it across Instagram. Nobody. My goodness. Why you not do it in your car when you go to some places? Not put your mobiles and start others. Don't do that. What kind of students you are here? Please do reels. No, I am telling you, a reel with 1 million subscribers would fetch you 1 crore as your salary per annum. 1 million subscribers. Shraddha Kapoor has got 5 million. How many of you know Shraddha Kapoor? How many of you know coding? Boys should know Shraddha Kapoor. Girls should know coding. Right? Clear? You know, for one post, one reel, how much it charges? 4 crores, friends. 4 crores. Now tell me, your reel is wasted. And there are small guys. Small guys is there are literally 30,000 to 40,000 subscribers, earn a lakh of rupees per month. Just bring in a concept and start putting as reels in your Instagram. Stop watching reels from others. Understand what they are making with these reels. A 14-year-old boy, okay, he's booked for the next 20 days, and per post he charges 30,000 rupees. Is Instagram fetching money? For what? Doing your favorite activity. Okay? Dress up well, okay? Have your camera behind and start talking. That's it. And if people likes it, people buy your slot. YouTube, how many of you know what YouTube earnings is? It can go to 2 lakhs to 4 lakhs per day. Have you learned so many things in your engineering? Can you not put up a studio of yours on YouTube and start teaching others where rural places doesn't know what you learn in the city? Can you not start that and promote your YouTube channel, friends? Is it possible? There are 1,000 people in this, but still it is possible. Right? Can you not put that on the channel? Can you not bring in new examples? Can you not bring in new whatever cases inside your videos? Just the only thing which is stopping you is LAZY. Okay, sit on your like couch potato on your chair and start watching channels. Don't believe what I'm saying. I do that, but there is always a timeline for it, right? Not 24 hours. By the time I get, I don't see my Instagram and enjoy. I do enjoy, but I wanted to know how he has done it. The moment I enjoy, I'll go follow, check what is that, how is that, go Google, do my research, understand this guy, what is this guy all about. Right? So where did all this coming from? A small idea which sparked in somebody else's mind, and that idea is becoming an influencer on the market. Influencers charge to $1 million, friends, in the world. Okay, you can't go and get a James Bond on us being your influencer. It's too costly, right? So influencing market is something which is very high. I'm not telling you to become an influencer. I'm telling you where all we can think and make money without much of effort, but only our content has to be excellent, right? Today's session probably I'm talking about legal, but before that I want to understand how many of you can generate an idea. Okay, now let's come to the topic. I've told you 2 areas where it is simple for a student can make money. Is Instagram and YouTube, right? And it's the simplest way of doing money because if you only open your channel, it's at no cost required. Don't worry about legal anything until you earn some money. Don't worry about it. Okay, your teachers will help you about it. It's nothing to worry about your legal aspects. Anyway, you'll know about it now, right? Now tell me, let's start going slightly deeper inside the topic. Where do you get ideas from? Where do you get ideas from? Surroundings. How much do you watch your surroundings? Sorry, 24 hours you watch your surroundings. Should I take it? It's a boy answering. And when you watch your surroundings, you see girls only? Yes? Or you want something else? More than that? Come on here, I can't believe this. Tell me something, if you watch surroundings extremely well around your college, tell me what is important for this college. If you watch your surroundings. What is not there in your college? Guys, tell me that first. What is required and what is not there in your college? I am not talking of academics. I am not talking of academics, I am not talking of placements, I am not talking of your trainings, I am not talking of any of your concern in the college. What is not there which has to be still there, which has seen this environment and have to develop this in this college? What is not there? Sorry? Infrastructure. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the college authorities here. I'm telling you, can you have something of your own in this college which is possible? Is it possible? Yes, no. Do you have solar at every place? Not there. You have rainwater harvesting working? I don't know. If you are having your wastewater disposable and you are cleaning the waters, I don't know. Is there? Is it still working? Excellent. Right? So only one is there out of these three. How many can you identify like this? Guys, I've made this like this when I've done it. Next time I went to Chitradurga College, Engineering College, the whole college is lit up with solar lights. You understand? That was the students' effort. How much do you observe your environment? How much do you know about your surroundings? Right? So where do you get your ideas? One is from surroundings. Next, your Instagram, your YouTube, your watching channels, business magazines, industry magazines. How many of you read Electronics for You magazine? How many of you read Electronics for You magazine? Nobody reads. How many of you know that there's a magazine called Electronics for You? Right? When you read business magazines, when you know what, so many of them, guys, I'm telling you the kind of ideas you get is simply superb. With the circuits, everything is taught and you can do it in the college. I don't know how many of you want to go further on electronics into robotics and probably your embedded systems. I don't know how many of you want to enter into these lines. There is a huge opportunity. Okay? But how do you know that? How do you say that I have acquired the skills without doing projects? Us engineers are only looked at what is the output of what you have done with your knowledge. I don't want you to expect what is the process. I don't want you to explain what is a printed motherboard. I'm not interested in understanding that. I'm interested in that knowledge, what you have done. And your teachers can help you so much. Go ahead with the projects, go ahead with the circuits. Go ahead and subscribe for Electronics for You. Okay? Or else free version of it. Don't subscribe. You get a lot of ideas. There are a lot of magazines. See, I watch on Instagram, there's a lot of new products which is coming in. Go ahead and check what is the product which has been done. I am developing my own product. I'm developing a home compost for this country. Okay? Entire design is fine. Everything is fine. It's an AI, it's called a smart compost. It actually. Right? So design something like that. Design by yourself. There are a lot of people who can invest. My only problem is how do you get ideas from? Where do you get your ideas from? You know, where you have to get from ideas from is after going through all this, as somebody is talking about, I need what is the problem faced by the society. Only when you understand what is the pain point of somebody, there's a product and service for that. If there is no pain point, there is no product in this world. If there is no pains, there is no product and services. So identify the pain points of a customer and based on that develop it. I guess if you have developed some new products and new services, somebody has to use it, right? Why somebody has to use it? Because it can solve some of his problems. Or probably his pain points can be removed. So he uses the product. Why do you want to use mobile? Communication. Right? It was not there in my days. All these presentations was not there in my days. Why it is now come? It's been helping us. It is complementing our trainings. Right? How many of you use AI tools here? How many of you use ChatGPT here? Whole class uses. And for what purpose? When an assignment is given, okay, exactly, I know that, right? And when the assignment is given, put that assignment in ChatGPT, cut and paste in your Word file, or write it as per your instructions given by teachers, and then submit it. Sorry? To track online quizzes. Wonderful. There are some students who are good utilizing for some other purposes. If you are really doing it, it's excellent. Right? Participate in business. If you want to do that, you can do that. If you are learning something, learn about it. If you want to bring in your own concept, develop an ebook. How many of you can develop an ebook with ChatGPT? Tell me your concept. I teach you how to develop an ebook. Put it on Amazon. Start earning. It is not just like that, just put an earnings, just put up your ebooks and start put it on Amazon and earn. There should be something which is new, which can solve somebody's problem, and that problem has been expressed in your ebook, and that ebook can be sold. Is it not a money making? Without your interference, day and night, your book will earn on Amazon. Amazon Kindle. How many of you have heard of it? Most of you. Right? How many can publish it? You can publish it. As an engineer, as any teacher here, any management student, any engineer, any degree student can publish books on Amazon. How do you do it? With an AI tool. But concept should be good. It should solve somebody's problem, guys. And it has been taken up. Believe me, if your book is just 100 rupees and 1 million buys your book. Right? Your 100 million rupees is with you. Right? So that is the kind of ideas has to be developed. Not just watching. Entertainment is different, and getting an idea from what they are doing is different. And based on that, you have to start your business. Okay, I'm not talking of everybody has to get into businesses here, but everybody can have a second line of your own interest and passion business. Your main job is to get a job, try finding it out. Be satisfied. Be getting your 10 lakh, 15 lakhs in the next 5 years is okay. What if your business, your passion gets you more than 15 lakhs? Right? So try developing, keep your child awake in you to bring in that ideas into reality. You're really not working on that. Once you develop your idea, only then all these learnings will come. Okay? Whatever you're learning wouldn't come otherwise. It's of no use just for knowledge. You have been sitting there to understand it. But it's of no use if you really don't have a product or a service. All my further discussions would be on that only, right? Once I have an idea, I have filtered it, I have understood what an idea is, how this idea will solve a purpose, how this idea will solve somebody's pain. From that idea, I'll try and develop a product, and let us see if this product is feasible, this product is acceptable by the market. I do market research to understand whether this product will work, and then take up the opinions of my consumers. From my consumers, I do finally modify my product and services and finally launch the product. Only then I want leader aspects. Until such time, I don't want anybody. It's me and my team or me alone, sufficient. Right? So it's you alone. You can develop it. See whether it can solve a problem. How many of you are at your home uses a gas leaking and whistling once the gas leaks, a product which is developed already in the market? Anybody at your home uses the gas leaks, it whistles. Is there a product with you? Can you not develop it? There are 100 products outside, nobody knows about it. And sell it at 100 rupees also. There are enough customers here. How many cases you hear that because of gas leakage there's a problem? Can you not have that? That product is already there, I'm telling you, but still nobody uses. Develop a unique one and develop it. How many of you seen drones and enjoying it? Bring in your own drones. There are so many students might be thinking I want to develop a drone here. But for what? For the project in the college or really want to develop? Right? That is something to see. I have helped entrepreneurs right from the stage of idea generation to idea filtering, idea nurturing, and then taking up to the legal aspects. Okay, every year at least one entrepreneur I meet. This year I've made a company where the entire company runs on robotics and the entire robotic training center is in Bangalore. Okay? They give internships, they work on projects, it's real-time robotic training. It is not a toy-based training. Okay? Completely on PLC based. And that is industrial automation and machine learning. Where are we stuck, guys? Where are we? We are not looking across around us, not understanding what is required. Don't waste your parents' money. It's a very hard-earned money. Please make usefulness of that money. Use it to the knowledge where you are gaining it and try bringing up. Prove your skills. If you are 54%, nobody will allow inside the gate of an organization, friends. If they want to allow, you should show what you have done. And those are 90%. And we'll always think, as a corporate guy, no, 90% is only bookish. I don't think this guy will develop a product. That's the first thing which comes in. But if you have done something which is unique of yours, probably you can develop your skills. Show that this is what I've done. How many projects? Every semester you can do a project, guys. Only should college tell you to do the project, is it? Anybody has taught you? All these projects MS Ramaiah does completely patented. Okay, and then go ahead and sell in the market. One patent, guys, one patent can fetch you about 1,000 crores, 100 crores, 50 crores based on the idea which you have developed. Right? So if we are not into that kind of mindset, what are we learning for? I'm repeating again, not everybody should be an entrepreneur. That doesn't mean you should not get an idea. That doesn't mean you should not come out of a project. That doesn't mean you have to not come out with a product. That doesn't mean you should come out with an idea and a service for it. Just come with an idea, develop a product and sell it, guys, you make money. You don't need to do it. Can we at least do that? And show our skills in the last 7 semesters or 6 semesters, what is that we have done, apart from just writing our examination and assignments. So far, good. Is it correct? Are you getting through? Yes, no, should I continue or should I stop? You are getting what I am talking? Please register. If you have questions, please ask me. Okay? Not just the lecturing time, you can ask me even after that. Okay? You have your sir, you can give my mail ID, you can send it across, we can discuss. Ultimately, what was, if you are bringing a new product and service, you can solve a problem to somebody in the society, we are very happy. Okay? That's what you do in the corporate world also. You join something with somebody else's product level. That's it. Right? So don't worry that you want to be, sir, I don't have money. How many of you have this mindset, but I don't have money, so I don't want to be an entrepreneur? How many of you have got this mindset? Remove that. Zero money. You can become an entrepreneur. Somebody is there to put the money. Somebody is there waiting to put the money. Show me what is that you are going to do. There are enough and more people who want an idea and a product and a service which is to be developed before money comes in. Can you pitch in a product and service to a client of yours? Okay, where they want money. How many of you see Shark Tanks? Okay, out of this, 2%, 3%, 5% students see Shark Tanks. How many of you know that there is a channel called Shark Tanks on YouTube? Please watch, friends, it's for you. It's for students. Go and watch Shark Tanks. Go and watch TED. Okay? How many of you know TED? Most of you should know about it. Go and watch TED. Download TED app on your mobile and watch. I guess you have YouTube on your mobile. Watch Shark Tank 15-20 minutes discussion. You'll understand what is Shark Tank, how a product coming, how a service coming. Watch, you'll get ideas. Right? So we are there only with the idea as of now. After this, the filtering level goes on to high, friends. After that, as I said, the idea has to be nurtured. Is it workable? Is it feasible? Feasible in terms of what? Product feasibility, market feasibility, financial feasibility. Right? Product or service feasibility, market feasibility, and financial feasibility. Is it workable? Is it affordable? Right? Can I market this? Where is my market? If I have a product, where is the market for me? Find out where the market is for you. So marketability is what we look at. Product, we look at about product workability of the product, serviceability of the product, okay, deliverables of the product and services. What can it solve when I launch it in the market is what we look at. Then finances. Finances, we keep in mind while developing it because that has to be bought by somebody else, not launching your business. You have to develop this product, right? I have to understand what is the cost of it for a customer to buy it from my end. So this is financial feasibility, not your finances. Once you are doing a feasibility analysis, then is your pitch. Whether you're going to arrange funds from yourself or you're taking funds from somebody else. You have heard of angel investors? You have heard of venture capitalists? Everybody, if you have not heard, these are the guys who are there in the market. Angel investors and they can be venture capitalists. Okay, if you are rich, it is good start companies, your own funds. I don't want anybody to invest because I know my idea is excellent. I'm going to bring in, so I'm going to invest my own money. Up to here, no legal is required. You understand? Up to here. Next, pitching is also not required. When you're pitching with a venture capitalists are sitting here, I'm going to pitch a product and make them accept the product and say what kind of investments you can bring in. If the product is accepted, I bring that kind of thing to them. Only then I should work on my legal aspects. Right? So that is where it starts. Okay? The basic understanding of legal is behind legal, so much of work is there. So much of requirement is there behind legal. If you are not ready till here, that my product and service is ready, I'm ready to pitch it across, I know I should get funds for it. I guess people have seen Shark Tank should understand how the funds come in. Right? And there are so many startups funded with Shark Tanks today. Okay? There were 1 lakh plus startups last year, out of which is still working, is about 600. And the statistics says only 5% of them will be there after 3 years. The where you go wrong is you lose interest is one, you become lazy number 2, you are not working on your product number 3, and 4, you are only running behind funds because you don't know how to raise funds from your product and services. So you are not marketing your product. So these are the failures aspects which happens after 3 years. After 3 years, the whole product, startups which I've seen is 6%. That's the end. The rest will sleep off. Okay? From 1 lakh, this is the statistics which I'm talking about. Right? It doesn't sleep because of not legal aspects. Government is there to support you. Government is not there to probably snatch your business. Government is there to support you. Go ahead and register accordingly, and that's it. And that's a yearly affair. Not worried about every month, nobody will come and disturb you. Hey, give me this money for the government. Nobody will disturb. What you should get disturbed is where should I get my business from? How should I increase my business? Scalability. If I'm not scalable, then how do I use my product extension? Where do I get new customers? Right? So if you're not understanding your product scalability, and if your business is not scalable, then you will die down in the next 3 years. Right? Then comes legal. Okay? It's the last part of it. Don't scratch your head, are illegal, I don't have money, I don't know what to do. Who is asking money? You are money to buy the circuits? Where do you get the circuits from, right? Sure. How many of you know SP Road in Bangalore? Please go to SP Road. We got all the projects there, all the products there, all the components there. Go ahead and buy it. Buy a project kit for 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. Toy kit I'm talking. At least try doing it. Okay. Guys, today I'm telling you a new startup idea. Okay. New startup idea, but it's been already the products are launched in the market is your wind turbines for domestic purposes. How many of you seen this? Wind turbine for domestic applications. The wind turbine, vertical or horizontal, I'm going to put it on my top floor or second floor or first floor, and it develops about 600 watts to 3000 watts based on the investment. And the cost is 50,000 rupees. Do Bangalore require that or not in the future? There's no power. We are losing the coal, so thermal power plants will be gone. Water, it is seasonal. We are not even storing to do hydroelectric power. We cannot put nuclear power plants everywhere. Even then, government is thinking of putting about 300 nuclear plants. But still there is no power. You're all being dark, friends, if you don't come out with ideas. If you don't come out with projects, we don't come out. You are the guys, right? Not only exactly you. I'm telling you are the guys. Right? So this guy who's developed this, if he starts marketing well, he doesn't go to market. Okay? In fact, I have been fida with that product. I'm telling you, it's a wonderful product. Putting a domestic turbine on my house and it is completely giving my power is sufficient for my home. I'm self-sufficient. I don't depend on anybody now. I put that. That's my next project. I'm going to buy first, then think how it works. Right? It's required, it is required. Like there's so many things which is value additions required for the entire world which you can have as an engineer. Don't always think, sir, I'm good at app development. Forget it, yeah. We're all really not worried about developing an app. Right? IoT based, definitely yes. I require IoT based. AI based, I require. Machine learning based, I require. Robotics, I require. Right? These are the things which we require today. It should solve my problem, friends. Only then idea can be worked on. So going forward there, let's have talk about right. Legal compliance prevents fines, lawsuits, and shutdowns. Right? That is a very important. How many of you know what are the forms of business? Forms of business. User was telling about LLP. How many of you know what is LLP? I'll tell you. Don't worry if you don't know. At least nobody. Right? There are different forms of ownership which government agrees. Only those forms of ownership should be formed for doing your business. The number one form of business is proprietorship. Proprietorship is individual. You can start your business tomorrow. Have a visiting card, okay, place of work, registered office, and you want to trade, deal something from one place to another, you can start your business tomorrow. That is called proprietor business. Of course, legalities will come in. We'll see that a bit later. One is proprietor, the second one is partnership. See, me and my professor going together and do a project. So I make him my partner. So this is called partnership. Here you have to have a memorandum of understanding. And this will be registered in the court of law or in the firms. It's called register of firms. Bangalore has got register of firms. You will go there and register your partnership. If your partnership deed is not registered, the disadvantage is you can't claim. Tomorrow myself and professor might fight after seeing a lot of money. Professor is excellent, so I tell him only take 30%, I take 70%. But initially we agreed for 50-50. Professor says, why? I'll go to court. It doesn't stand. At that point of time, don't worry that we'll fight and do it. Don't start your business by fighting. But be covered. Right? You should know what are the legal forms are. Right? So you should know that it should be registered. So go to register of firms and register your company. And they'll give a letter. Partnership, registered letter. So that is legal. Now, what kind of MOU we have to do it, or what legal papers we have to do it? we have to do it on at least 1,000 rupees bond sheet. You understand the intricacies? Otherwise, 100 rupees, you cannot even go to the court. So it should have a valid bond sheet to file a suit in your court of law. So you should go and take up 1,000 rupees bond sheet and then go ahead, draft your MOU, sign up together, agree it, then you can become partnership company. You understand? The first one is proprietor. You don't need anything. Okay? Except the place you sit, office address, your visiting card, the brochures, you start your business tomorrow. Right? I'm just a real estate consultant. I can work on proprietorship concern. Not to say where I'm going to sit. Because the legal formality is he has to register also. Right? Otherwise, the government should know what are the things which is happening. There are about 4,50,000 MSMEs. Actually, there are more in this country. It's not registered, guys. And the moment you register, you get a lot of facilities from the government. So many of us don't know this. So many of us don't know this. And they think it is too difficult. And a governmental intervention is something which I don't want. And it's too difficult. People think of it. Don't worry, your chartered accountant will take care of it. But today I'm talking you to only make you understand. So that chartered accountant should also not cheat you, right? You should know the complexities of it. So the chartered accountant, okay, is the person who can cheat anybody. I don't know if your parents are chartered accountants, please excuse me. Because I lost 53 lakhs in my business. I'm a small-time Brahmin with no assets at the background, okay, and I started a software company. And the person who cheated me was chartered accountant and company secretary, right? So I hate chartered accountants, to be very precise, right? I'm not telling that everybody will do that, but you should know because I was not knowing. No, now once bitten, twice shy. Okay, I would always be very careful if I go to a chartered accountant today. Yes. So you should also know what's happening, right? And from minus 50 guys with my young daughter and my wife and my joint family on the streets, no jobs, this is entrepreneurship. Right? And I'm raised like phoenix. Because seeing me, I've cleared my loans, my daughter got married, she's in Germany today, everything from my own effort. Right? It is not somebody was there behind me. Legal, nothing was legal done. Here and there, few lawyers came in to take where the money is from. That's all. Legal learning is last. Some chartered accountant will help you. Some company secretary will help you. Okay? Don't think that legal is a big thing. But today what I'm telling you is learn. Because I did not learn. Nobody told me this. And we're still partnership. And partnership companies, even if you are registered friends, the liabilities are shared with you and your wife and your daughter. So never do a partnership company. Because even if you die, the loan has to be cleared by your daughter, son tomorrow. It will not leave you. It is like Takshaka of the Aristotle. Right? This guy will be always behind you for money. Clear? So that is this scenario. And brother and I was the guy who started this. Okay? And the whole family was dependent on us. My wife was working in my company. My brother's wife also was working in my company. All four unemployed after 15 years of work. Because the business is down. It's gone. And supported was 2000.com burst. Right? So that is how it is. But legally we were stuck because we did not know legal. Legally we were stuck because the entire world turned their face against us. Okay? And no lawyer was there. It was difficult. It is bribed a lawyer to take a case. Okay? That is how it is. So legal aspects are like this, friends. It is not that, but once you go legally, if you understand today what I am talking about, go do further research. I have done an ebook for you. I'll send it to Santosh so we can put it on their groups so that they can read. I have developed my own ebook for you. Only for you, I'm telling you. That is not a general book. Because of this topic, I've developed on this topic an ebook. Last 10 days I've taken it to develop and I've put it across. I'll give it to you. I'll give you all the AI tools for startups. Go check up all the AI tools for startups. It will tell you if you want to have an idea, which I'll take it up in the last, I don't know how much time is it? Right? Till 1 o'clock. So I've got half an hour. So if I find time, I'll show you that AI tools for you. It makes wonders. Guys, if you have an idea, AI tool can develop a business plan and it'll tell you whether your business will be successful or not. How beautiful it is. Okay. So my AI tool PDF, which I want to send it across to Santosh sir, you can go ahead and Santosh sir will distribute it to you. You can go ahead, read at time when you are free. And put all the AI tools, understand all the AI tools I've put. I've put clearly idea generation and business plan and feasibility. Everything. For everything I've put an AI tool. Right? For you, for your general information, I'm a Gen AI and prompt engineering expert. Okay? And I'm an expert in digital marketing. I'm working on a lot of claims for the digital marketers. I work on international claims, but I still work at 12 a.m. I don't do anything between 9 and 5. And my work starts at 6 o'clock and goes up to 12 o'clock in the night. Because I work with night claims. Because for them it is day. Right? So making $500 is not difficult. $1,000 not difficult. Making $5,000 is difficult. You understand? And I'm very creative. I work on a lot of creative tools. I make a business plan for clients. I make a lot of presentations like this which you are seeing. Okay. I write a lot of prompts. I sell my prompts. Okay, selling a prompt is $1. What prompt do you want to tell me? Right? Prompt writing in a ChatGPT is not I'm talking, that's all not prompts. That is what you want, you're writing it. My prompts, I have a library of prompts. I'll send some of the prompts to your sir, about 100, 150 prompts. Right? Right? So you can use it. By just knowing your proper AI tools, friends, and understand. Today, the highest paid guy in the world is prompt engineer. 1.25 crores. Does this happen? Okay. So that is how it works. If you're good at writing, if you know what it is, you know what to ask. If God is in front of you, what will you ask? God, 1 minute, I think. God will be vanished, right? He will go off. And you'll ask God, give me a lot of money. God, sanction. A lot of money is what? But some money is given you. Then you'll ask, sorry, God, I want $4 million. Sanction. Oh, you have got $4 million. Behind that IT company will come, IT guys will come and ask, where did you get this $4 million? So you are behind what? So you should ask God, give me $4 million. That should not be taken by IT companies. It should have come from different sources where I can justify it and where is the documentation for it. Please give me everything and then give me $4 million. This is a problem. You understand? Right? So now the second part of business is partnership. And the third one is LLP. That is your limited liability partnership. I will run off this after that, don't worry, because I'm teaching you with the slides will not move. Because whatever is there, the slides are talking about. I don't want you to see the slides, listen to me. Move on, right? Legal aspects is what I'm talking about. So I'll finish this and then go ahead to the next. Right? So the third part of formation is limited liability partnership, which your college is talking about, LLP. If you have an idea, the college will support you. Invest to make an LLP company for you. LLP is almost similar to a private limited company, but the cost is attractive. It costs the college 15,000-20,000 rupees. And the college can make that agreement for you and help you to form a company. And you can incubate your product in the college. You can try working on your product, search for claims, market it. No money, college is giving you the infrastructure. And once you see money, then go ahead and make your own company outside. Partnership or say continue with LLP is also okay. Better than LLP is private limited. Okay. LLP is also okay when your liabilities are not taken by your brothers and sisters and daughters and children. Okay, it is only limited to you. That is why it is called as limited liability partnership. It is limited to the partners, not for your family. Where partnership has got to do with your family. Then comes private limited, which is again similar to this, much stubborn, much more stronger than your LLP. Because you have to form a company. To form the company, a private limited company, you have to apply for a name. I cannot just go and say Dr. Muni Private Limited. That name would have been already there. Whatever names are available, government will not give that names. So you have to apply for name. You have to go to register of companies in Bangalore, ROC. You have to go to companies, apply for your name application to be submitted, and name will come approved from them. This Dr. Murli Private Limited is not available. Dr. Murli something is available. If you want, you can take up. If you don't want, you have to go ahead change again names. And once the government gives you this name is available for you, that is where you form your private limited company. LLP is also the same. So to form your private limited company, then the chartered accountant will do your articles of association, memorandum of association. All this is done. Your tax numbers has to be done. Director's identification number has to be done. All this like your PAN card. You have your PAN card, right? Similarly, company PAN card. Similarly, director's identification number. Similarly, company's tax number, identification number. All has to be there. Because why? When you pay salaries, you have to deduct what? TDS. What is TDS? It is tax deductible at source. Right? So when you take your salary, so at the source, the accountant here at the college would deduct salaries if they are taxable income. The same you have to do in your company, deduct the salary of the tax, and tax has to be paid to the government. To pay to the tax, you have to have a number called like PAN number. That is called tax number, which has to be there, and you'll go and pay the tax to the government and keep it across. So in the end, you'll give your employees a form 16 so that they can file an ID return form. This is a legal which is very much required. Please understand, you will not do all this. I wanted to know because you should not be ignorant and tell in the court of law, I did not know this. Okay? Ignorance is not accepted in court of law. Right? Ignorance is not accepted. Who told you not to know about it? Right? So an idea is everything is done, but you're failing in your understanding of how legal it is, then it will be difficult for you. Right? So that is where the private limited. Furthermore, I wouldn't suggest because there are corporations, large corporations are there, and then limited companies. Okay, private limited company can have 2 directors on board, and limited companies should have 7 directors on board. And based on your capital investment, suppose it is 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 100 lakhs, that's what your capital investment, based on that you form your company. And based on that, the chartered accountant charges also. Right, that is a legal formation. Am I clear? Can I run through fast? One is proprietor, one is partnership, one is LLP, one is private limited, and one is limited company, and the next one is corporations. Right? These are the form of companies which you can open in India. Right? In the abroad, suppose you want to open in US, you can open as incorporation, INC. Right? Incorporated in US. That is also possible. Yeah. So that is what it says as legal compliance. Ethics is something which you have to build over the customers for a long time. As sir was telling, if you are not ethical, your business cannot sustain for a long time. Right? It may go for some time. And you'll fail after. Clear? So long time sustenance is what business is. Then comes your registrations, which I spoke to you. Okay? Contracts, agreement, tax, labor laws. This is something which you have to understand on once you have enough employees in your organization. Again, taken care of by your chartered accountants. Don't worry about it. Most of it is done by them, but I want you to understand. Should I register from labor laws? Yes, you have to. Should I go ahead and have a registration from shops and establishment if I'm doing it? Yes, if you have to do it. Right? So there is registrations which you have to know that I know legally, but you cannot do it. Those guys will help you out. Tomorrow you should not say, I don't know anything about it. then probably there are a lot of cheaters around, right? So ethical responsibilities, the value you carry, guys, is what your company will carry. The value what your parents have taught you is the value which you are carrying today. So values is something which you have to carry, and ethical business is what you have to do it. Nothing unethical practices, neither in your examination, okay, nor in your life, right? No unethical practices. It doesn't work. It will only take you for some time, okay? So registrations which I spoke, sole proprietary partnership limited. This PPT I'll share it across. Sir can share it to everybody. You can go through it. There's bit details about how the company formation is done. Because that's part of theory part of it, which I do not want to take it up much. But I want to tell you at the surface level what company formation is, what are the registrations you have to do. Now if you are a perfect sales and you're selling something, you should have one more registration called GST in this country. Right? So to have a GST certification, which you can do it online by yourself. So not much of a cost. But you ask your chartered accountant and say 12,000 rupees. Right? So that is also possible. Okay, then open a business in your account. You should open a bank account for all the transactions. And all the transactions has to be recorded. So use an Excel sheet. How many of you know how to use Excel, MS Excel here? MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You're all good at it. Become too good at it. Okay? Only these three can save you in all your administration work. Just not being an engineer, you also have to be good in administration. Your report writing, even in your organization, it is Excel. So be good in Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. So if you are not, please go ahead and develop these skills. This is a skill. This is not theory. MS Excel, PowerPoint, and Word presentations is a skill. Okay, it is not a theory part of it. So when you have a skill, you can live anywhere in the world. If you don't have skills, that's difficult. Right? So having this bank account, then startup initiatives. You can go and register it. MSME registrations can happen. Startup India registrations are there. You can please go have your registrations done. There's a lot of support from the government, especially for women. You've got a lot of tax source. You need not pay tax for so many months. Okay, government gives that advantage. So boys can take a pointer from me. Have a girl as your partner. Okay, there can be a spouse also, right? Girlfriends are not allowed. Girlfriends are not allowed. Partnership. I'm just joking. Okay. C. Then director's identification number, PAN, then TAN, okay. Then GST, which I'm talking about. This is your pensions. Okay, PPF and pensions, family pensions. Depends on number of employees and the employer. Okay, how many employees? Tenant above, current above, I guess you should have a PF account open. So you can open up your PF for your employees. These are all your after 18 months of your business, guys. Don't worry, nobody even touch you till such time. No government will stop you till such time. Okay, so all this happens only after that. Then legal and tax compliance, GST, which I talked about. Then this is one of the departments which you can register. TPIIT, right? So this is our industry and internal trade. Okay, if you register for this, benefits is 3 years tax holiday. Anybody, all technical guys, please listen. You can register for the IIT, where you can go ahead and get 3 years tax holiday. You need not pay tax, right? Self-certification, easy winding up. If you're winding within 90 days, easy winding up. All this happens with your registration. The last part of it is IPR. As I said, patents are very important in this country. The moment you develop something which is new and which is not there in this country and the world, please make a patent along with that. How do you make patent? Please meet a patent writer. There's a patent like chartered accountants. Chartered accountants can also do it, but there are law guides which is there in the market. Lawyers can also be a patent writers for you. They can go ahead and file it, help you to file on IPR and get your patent on it. By selling the patent itself, you can make a lot of money. If you don't want to do business. But your patent is good for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So you can register for 10 years
and see that you can have the patent rights. For any product which you develop, if it is not patented, go ahead and patent. Guys, today China has put their data centers under sea because the heat developed is so high in seas and it is impossible to have coolers. So they have the data centers 400, 300, 200 meters below the surface level in the sea. So it's a natural cooling for it. Most innovative, which I'm talking about, is Chinese. I know the best copywriters are also there. They copy anything and everything. But still, their GDP is far better than us. Okay? Their economy is far better than us. They do extremely well. They bring in new products, innovative products. The robots they sell is just $5,000. But in India, there's no robot manufacturer in India. Why can't you guys become one? Develop a robot. Right? We don't have robot manufacturers. We have to buy it from somebody else. Is it we have to buy it from Epson? Okay. ABB also don't develop it. Right? Or we have to buy it from China or Japan. Right? Have a robot boyfriend or girlfriend. So this is your copyright trademarks. Contracts and agreements is all with your claims and your venture capitalists. Anytime when I'm finding a fund guy, venture capitalist, I sign an agreement with him that he should not tell his idea to somebody else. If he tells, I can sue him in the court of law. So this were non-disclosure agreements. So you have to file all these agreements for you, which is required for you to do this, right? Legal mistakes is not registering company up to all this. Okay? If you are not registered, if you are not having a certification, if you don't pay salaries, if there's no labor certifications with you, all this is illegal and you're caught. Okay? And government can close your company. If it is profit-making company, imagine if it closes. Right? So this is something which you have to understand. Case studies are given. Okay, any questions if you have? I'll show you my PDF for you and AI tools for you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and just work on that. Guys, this is something which this is a roadmap designed to help entrepreneurs navigate the complex process of turning a new idea into scalable startup, right? So what I've done is idea generation, what it is, what is the market research, then I've done how to do validation, then I've given how to have your business plan done, right? And I've told you how to build a team, right? Then funding, then product, then branding and marketing, right? So these are the steps of an entrepreneur to finally bring in your own product. Okay. Below this, I've given all the AI tools. Okay. Launch, acquisition, feedback. All this is your business entrepreneurship. AI tools for startup, from idea generation to launch and scaling of product, right? So this is your idea generation tool, ChatGPT, Jasper, and MyMap. Okay, market research, SEMrush, SimilarWeb, business model design, Canvanizer, business plan, BizPlan, ChatGPT. Dime a dozen is wonderful, which I have used for companies and clients. Validation, Typeform, Google Forms, Qualtrics, branding, Namex, product, Figma. Figma is the best. Okay, and development is GitHub and Copilot. How many of you know GitHub, Figma, all this? Please work on this. You'll be excellent. Okay, Figma developers itself, product design, you get wonderful jobs. Okay, Figma, this is what is your AI tools, and I'll just run through my AI which I'm giving it to you, right? This gives you, this is an ebook which gives you all the details which I have spoken now along with AI. Okay, so this I'll send it across. Mr. Santosh can
give it to you on your groups, right? So this is quite good. It has got enough information covered for you, right? Lastly, I want to show only one last thing. This is a project made for one of my students who's doing product management. Okay, and let's just see this. This is what I'm telling you. I'm coming out with an idea of doing smart composting. Last 5 minutes. You've been wonderful audience. So next 5 minutes. This is the compost machine which I wanted to give it to every house. Okay, where it can give pure manure. Your wet waste is not taken up and done anything in the world today in Bangalore at least. It is dumped under the soil. Very few are converting this into manure. So my machine, this works at home. Okay, when you bring in a compost machine at home, this machine which I'm trying to develop, or there are enough machines which is there in South Korea and in other rest of the world. India also has got it, but not smart, not AI-driven one. So this is a machine which I'm trying to develop on. This project I've given it to one of the product development company students who are doing this course, right? This compost machine will develop, and it is so cute, small one at your kitchen. Put all your these things except bones into it. Sometimes it will crush also bones, but we are trying to do that experiment. Once it is done, your entire thing will become a manure at the end of 24 hours to 47 days. The best manure is 27 days. You can get that and give that to the farmer nearby or in your garden behind your home or on top of your home. This is the compost machine which I am talking about. This is the figure which I am trying to develop. Okay. It has been tested for everything. This is the product. Okay. Cute one, it can take up to 7 kgs of your wet waste. Okay. And this is developed and the whole manure can be used for your pots. And it's an organic manure which I am talking, which India is lacking today. Right? So this is the product which I am trying to develop. And I put the cost, estimated cost, everything I've done. This is a real-time project which I'm working on. I wanted to show you this, how products come in. Even I am working. I need salary, but these are all my passion. Right? So build up your passion. It is not that you have to only start working and go ahead and do that only for all through your life. Yeah, guys, that's it from my end. Okay, and I think I'm not taking much time. If you have any questions, please ask so I can define it, tell you how exactly it is. Or if you have something which you have as idea, I wanted to put it on the paper. Okay, until you are clear of your idea, nobody else is clear. So once you have an idea, put it on the paper. Okay, and work. See once again that the idea is correct. Then you can start discussing or send it to me or your professors. Okay, we can definitely work it out. And you can also find out venture capitalists for your ideas and products. I can definitely help you out. If it is tonight, like Shark Tank. And everybody promised me that they're going to watch Shark Tanks and Instagram when you do it. Apart from enjoyment, start watching new products. And YouTube, I wanted to go ahead and watch which one? Shark Tank. Okay, these are the things which you're going to do it and work. If you get a hang of your electronics for you, I guess library should have this magazine. Electronics for you, please go ahead and find out. How many of you visit library? If you visit library, ask for a magazine. I know that's the last place every student visited, every college, right? They don't want, they think everything's available on ChatGPT. It is not available, friends. So library also gives you. Library has a book. If it's a magazine available in electronics for you in the library. If not in this, electronics library should have it. Please go and visit. That gives you a lot of ideas. Here, and where to locate these components and parts? SP Road, Bangalore. Okay, SP Road, Bangalore, we got all the components. Go ahead and buy project kits and start doing it. Yeah, so that's it from my end. If you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, I'll hand over the things to Santosh.
valedictory of the function. I thank our resource person, Dr. S. Muralidharan, for his valuable insights about startups. So it's very essential for you all. I think you all had a fruitful session. So I thank you, sir, for sharing the knowledge. Now I request.
Thank you.
Now I request HOD ma'am, Dr. Vidya Shetty and Professor Nayana ma'am to felicitate our resources. Please. I also request Professor Shivaram to join the occasion.
Hope I have not wasted your time, guys. Can I have a big cheer for yourself? Hip hip. That's all. Hip hip. That's all. What's happening to the left side of my side? Nothing is happening. Voice is down. Lunchtime. Okay, all the best.
I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our beloved HOD, Dr. Vidya Shetty ma'am, for initiating this event, and also Professor Nayana ma'am. And I thank all the faculty members who are present here, and also I thank all the students who have participated in this event. Thank you, Mahendra. 1 minute, we have an announcement.
Guys, I won't take much of your time.